If you want to know why fleeing sexual immorality is not about fleeing, but is actually about your transformation, well, I'm glad you're here. I used to coach men to get out of porn by fleeing sexual sin, by fleeing the room, by fleeing the situation that they were in. And it made sense to me because if I was in a room where I'm tempted and the devices are right in front of me, the most ideal logical thing that I could think of is to get out of that situation. The problem was, when I look at what Jesus did when he was tempted in the Bible, he just stood still and he responded to it without moving a muscle. We don't see Jesus sprinting. We don't see Jesus trying to get away from the devil. We just see Jesus standing there firm and secure, not fretting at all, thinking that he's got to sprint away from immorality. The Bible says that he was tempted in every way that we are. That would include sexual immorality, and yet we never see him flee. In the Bible, in 2 Timothy 2:22, it says to flee youthful lusts and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace, along with those who call on the Lord out of a pure heart. So what does it look like to pursue faith? Because if we don't know what we're going towards, we only are focused on what we're fleeing. And if we're only focused on fleeing sexual immorality, then where is our focus? We're constantly looking over our shoulder thinking, I gotta flee, I gotta get away from this. But where am I even going? Well, if the object of our pursuit is faith, this has the potential to transform us. So I remember being tempted by pornography often and thinking that God is just not here. I'm asking God to take away my desires, and I'm asking God to come and just get me through this moment. And when I didn't feel that he was really there in this experiential way, I couldn't sense his presence or hear his voice, I just felt like I was alone and he wasn't with me. What I didn't realize at the time was that this was an opportunity for me to flee the youthful lusts that I was experiencing and pursue faith. I wanted to experience God. I wanted to feel him or hear him or see him or just experience him in some way. But if that had happened, I wouldn't need faith. The way to pursue faith is actually through not experiencing him, but knowing that he is there to help me anyway. I would love for you to consider how you doubt God's presence in the midst of a sexual temptation. What do you doubt about God? Do you doubt that he is satisfactory for you? Do you doubt that he is sufficient to get you through? Do you doubt that he could bring in good things into your life? Do you doubt that he answers your prayers? Do you doubt that his joy really is something you could experience? Maybe those things are simply an opportunity for you to pursue faith. Fleeing sexual immorality is not about the fleeing. It's actually about transformation. Because now every moment of temptation that comes into our life is an opportunity for us to grow in faith and be transformed into people of faith, firm and secure, just like Jesus was in the moment of temptation. If you want to learn more about what it looks like to pursue peace as you flee sexual immorality, I encourage you to check out this video right here.